to check. So let's get to it. Okay. We are going to check presents. Okay. There are different forms to speak in present. Different forms to speak in present. Different ways to speak in present. What is ways?
Ways y similar forms.
Ajá, ajá. Nice.
Formas o estructuras.
Excellent. Ajá. Different ways, different forms to speak in present.
Diferentes
Good
formas
job.
para hablar en español. Okay.
Right? There are in English different ways to speak about present. For this lesson, let's focus on color green and color purple. Okay? First, let's talk about these verbs. Let's say, for example, okay, color green represents verbs. Can you give me an example of a verb? Anyone? Give me an example of a verb.
Cook.
Nice. Cook is a verb. Good. Another.
Walk.
Walk. Very good. Another.
Drink.
Good. Drink. What else?
Think.
Sing.
Sting.
Play.
Play. Sing. Eat. No?
Eat.
Etc. Okay. All these are different verbs that you can say in English, no? And you are familiar with these words. We have actions. A verb is an action. Give me an example of a time expression.
In this moment.
In this moment. Very good. What else?
I mean.
No? This is not a time expression. What is time?
Okay. Time.
You know, time.
Time.
Clock. Time
What
expression.
is the time?
Can you repeat, Carlos?
What is the time?
What is the time?
What is the time?
No, that's a question. The previous expression was good. In this moment, this is a good time expression. Context. In this moment, today, tomorrow,
in the
yesterday,
afternoon, in the night.
afternoon,
After the
class, after the gym, after the training. Perfect. What else? What about time expressions in present? are time expressions in present?
Present. No, no.
Pronunciation is not no.
Okay. No. Right, no.
Uh-oh. Let's go
No?
to the pronunciation.
Okay, right now.
Now, exactly.
Now.
Now, right now. Cesar, you have one example?
Hi, good night.
Hello, my man. Good night.
Um, Time expression in present.
Yes, a time expression in present.
I think I hope it rains tomorrow.
Tomorrow is future.
I have it's rain today.
Today, exactly. Today, you say,
To afternoon.
eliminate two. In the
In,
afternoon.
in the afternoon, yeah.
In the afternoon, etc. Well, I have a surprise. Presents are considered, let me go with this. Presents are considered also routines. So for example, if you speak about routines, this is present. Right now is present. But routines are present too. Do you have an example of an expression, a time expression about routines?
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. That's not time.
Have a
That's not time. You need
Teacher,
time. Yes.
maybe I have to go to work in the uh, in a little while lawyer or
Okay. But be careful. In a little while, that's perfect.
en
Later,
this
later is future.
in
But in a
I
little while is perfect. In a little while is good. Very, very good. That's present routines. And you
okay,
talk about work, no? So yes,
yeah,
work is a routine. That is a present time expression.
okay,
So yes, you are totally correct. The interesting part is the verbs. When you talk about verbs, present, you are talking about oops. Verbs in present. You are talking about this. Go is a verb in present, but also going, but also goes. Oh, so I go to work is present. Going to work is present. Goes to work is present too. We have three different present verbs. You see?
Okay.
The verb be, for example, the verb be is, but also are, but also am, but also being. Those are four presents, and this is the verb be. Go, going, and goes. Is, are, am, and being. Other verb. In the past, Luis mentioned cook, for example. Cook is present. Cooking is present. And cooks is present too. You see? Oh, what is the difference, no? That's the difficult part. What is the difference among these? This is today's objective. Thinking phase. Let me help you with the photo. Here we go. So the question in this case is, what is the difference between go, going, and goes? Any idea?
In Spanish?
No, in English.
Mm.
Anyone?
Uh,
If you have questions, we can continue with the demonstration. Okay? First, we're going to analyze verbs. Okay? And we are making two different groups. Group 1 is going to be verbs for routines. And then we are going to separate the other group, and we're going to talk about verbs for actions in this moment. Okay? There are two presents in English. One is about routines, and two is when you are talking about this moment. This is when the verbs become important. If you have, for example, a verb for routine, you're going to use cook and cooks. But if it's going to be in this moment, you will use is/are/am and together with the word in ing, cooking. For example, an example of a routine. I cook. Oops. I cook my breakfast every day. In this context, the word cook is in present and the word every day is a time expression for routines. You see? This is an example. Understand?
Example for cooks.
For cooks. What about cooks?
Cook. Cooks.
Ah, the example for cooks. Excellent question. When you are talking about cooks, the person is incorrect. You need a different person.
She cooks. He cooks.
Exactly.
Okay.
For cooks, you need he slash she slash it. And then the rest. You see?
Okay.
For cooks, it's necessary to have the person he or she or it.
Example for cooking is I am cooking.
Correct, Luis. That is
Okay.
correct.
You are cooking. Is it cooking?
Question or affirmation?
Okay. No, it is cooking.
It is cooking. Exactly. It is cooking. And then what is the time expression for it is cooking?
In this moment. Okay. It is cooking in this moment.
Exactly.
Okay.
It is cooking in this moment. The word is in present. Cooking is ing. And in this moment is the time expression. Do you understand?
So.
So.
Teacher, example for in this moment. Example, he wash the TV usually.
Okay, usually is a routine.
Okay, application for the routine.
Exactly. So you say he
watch.
I watch, you watch, and
he watch the cooks.
No. Cook is different. You mean
Okay,
watch.
okay. So he watch the TV.
I watch, you watch, but she watches.
Oh, okay. Watches.
So then what is the example?
Okay, he watches. He watches the TV usually.
He watches the TV usually. Perfect. Let's transition this. He watches the TV. Oops. There we go. He watches the TV usually.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
In this case, you have the he. What happens, Carlos, if the expression is in this moment? What happens to the verb watch
Okay.
for this moment.
He watch.
This moment. Look at the previous example.
Okay.
Make it match.
He are.
We need to go back. In the previous classes, we saw the corresponding verb be with the person.
Okay. Exactly. He is watch.
Nice. He
Okay.
is correct.
His watches.
Incorrect. Look, associate.
Watching.
Exactly.
Entonces,
Complete.
he is watching TV. He is watching the TV in this moment.
Exactly. He is watching the TV in this moment.
Okay.
And that is a correct idea.
Okay.
You see?
Easy, teacher.
Easy. Very good. Let's go with the next one. Caesar, give me an example of a routine.
A routine.
Mhm.
Routine. I a routine. Oh, for washes,
No.
cooks.
A different verb. No cook and no watch. A different routine.
Routine. I oh,
What do you do every day? Usually.
mm,
Tell me about your routine.
I drive.
Okay, drive. Very good.
I drive my
Right.
car.
I drive what?
I drive my car.
Okay.
Mm, I drive my car.
I drive my car what?
I drive my car. Go to the work.
I drive my car go to the work. Okay. Eliminate. No. I drive my car go. Incomplete.
I I drive my car
Yes.
to no
Excellent. Yes. And then you don't go
go
to
to the work.
the
To go
work.
to the work.
Work is not the concept. What is a concept? Work is a action. The verb. What is the
My
concept
work.
for work?
My job.
Exactly. Eliminate the work. I
To
drive my
my
car.
I
Complete.
drive my car to go to my job.
Exactly. That's correct. Very good. Good choices.
Agárrate, Canadá. Ahí te voy.
Very good. Now, I have a question, Cesar. I drive, okay?
Mhm.
And your wife?
My wife.
Mhm.
driving.
Eliminate driving. Look at the pattern. Cook, cooks.
Ah, okay.
Watch, watches.
My
Right?
my wife drive.
I drive, you drive, and she?
She drive. She drive.
Again, I repeat. Cook, cooks.
Cooks.
Watch, watches.
Drive.
Drive.
Drives.
Exactly. Drives. Oops. Drives. That's the pronunciation. Again, drives.
Drives.
Correct. Give me an example. What about your wife?
Your wife.
Mhm,
My wife
mhm.
drives. Go to job.
Go to job. Incomplete.
Go to. My wife drive. My wife drive
Drive
to
pronunciation.
go.
Drives.
Drives to go.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. To your jobs.
My job?
No. De
What is the
ella. Su de
possessive?
ella.
What is the possessive for feminine?
Him. No, her.
Excellent. Complete.
My wife
Mhm.
drives. Go to her
My wife drives.
to.
Okay, complete.
My wife drives to go to her jobs.
Let's go. This is the difference between drive. Oops. This is the difference between drive versus oops versus drives.
Drives.
You see? And this is a routine. It's not necessary to say every day. You see?
Okay. Yes, I understand.
That's correct. And then, Cesar, what happens for this moment? Let's imagine your wife is in the car in this moment.
In the moment.
Look at this.
Um,
Look at this.
she is
Correct.
driving.
Correct. Yes.
She is driving to the downtown.
When?
Monday.
On Monday is future.
In the afternoon.
Incorrect. This is future. Give me an expression for this moment.
Now.
Now. Complete.
She is driving to the downtown now.
Oh, yes. And there you go. 3 examples, my man. The contrast between drives, and is driving. Drive, drives, and am driving. Drive, drives, and are driving. Of course, for ing, this is necessary, no? For ing, you need the verb be.
Okay. I run every day. He runs every day.
Perfect.
She is running in this moment.
Let's go.
Okay.
Perfect, Luis. Yes. That's correct. I run every day. She runs every day. I am running in this moment.
Okay.
Or negative, I am not running in this moment. I am learning English in this moment.
Yes.
No?
Okay.
Now you are associating context, situations, etc. This is the important part. Got it?
Okay.
Let's practice. We have this contrast. Super important. So before we continue, let's go with Jessie because she is in the chat. Hello, Jess.
Hello, Mr. Good night. Good night, everyone. I will the attendance is here. Carlos, hello, Carlos, good night.
Hello, yes, good night.
Thank you, Carlos. Cesar, hello, Cesar, good night.
Hello, good night.
Thank you, Cesar. And Luis, hello, Luis. Good night.
Hello, yes. Good night.
Thank you, Luis. So, guys, thank you to be here. See you tomorrow and have a good night.
Thank
See
you.
you. Goodbye.
See you
See you
tomorrow.
soon. See you.
Very good. Very, very good, my people. So I invite you to learn very common verbs and yes, a list of very common A2 verbs. A list of very common A2 verbs. Let's check. You have, for example, this list.
Okay.
Mhm. If you want something a little more difficult, A2 challenge, you have all this. Do you remember what is a challenge?
Challenge is.
Okay, challenge is a new
Como-
verb, no?
¿Como prueba?
Kinda.
Desafío de
Yes, I like it. Desafío or reto.
Ok.
I challenge you with these verbs.
Okay.
These are the easy ones. These are,
Can you send the verbs, teacher, please?
of course. Yes, of course. We will practice these verbs all the week.
Okay.
Here we go. Seven, yes, 7. Mhm.
Okay. Thank you.
Good job. Good, good, good. Do you have any question in this moment?
Not teacher. I
No
understand.
question, teacher. I don't
No?
know.
Perfect. I don't have.
I don't have
I do
questions.
not. Exactly.
I
Okay.
don't have questions.
So in this moment, we finish for the moment and you have homework. Let's try to study these verbs so we can practice for the week.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you, teacher.
Okay,
Goodbye,
teacher.
guys.
Have a very
Goodbye,
good
guys. Goodbye, Luis.
night.
Goodbye, Cesar. Goodbye.
See you later, guys.
Bye. See you. Thank you.
See you later.
Good night.